Hello everyone, welcome to This Day. Today is Wednesday, June 28th. I'm Bobby Higgins. Coming up on today's show, we'll have a recreation update with William Arceo. He's going to give us all the lowdown on the upcoming 4th of July golf cart parade and other festivities. Plus, Family Splash Pad is back for the summer and a whole lot of other activities. After recreation, we'll be joined by Ame Roberts as she has some updates with the Age Well Florence Sylvester Senior Center. They have some things coming up this summer with Summer Bingo Bash, memory testing, and more. A lot of information coming your way. You don't want to miss it. It's definitely going to be a VHS, very hot summer here in the Village. And while in the Village, we like to keep you updated. So here's today's updates. It is time for placard renewal. Don't risk a ticket. If you have a placard and it's 6 years or older, it will expire this week. You need to sign a renewal form to receive your new placard. Visit dmv.ca.gov. And that brings us to our weather. Looking outside, it is looking partly cloudy still, but it will get sunny later today with a high of 71 and a low of 63. In the evening, we'll get some patchy fog after 11 p.m. and increasing clouds. Thursday will be partly cloudy as well, then it'll become mostly sunny, more of the same for Friday, then gradually it will turn mostly sunny as the temperatures inch up with a high of 75 on Friday. By Saturday and Sunday, after the fog wears off in the morning, it'll be beautiful, sunny skies as we get closer to the 4th of July. And that brings us to our sunrise and sunset. This is a picture of Positano, Italy. I chose this picture because I just finished my book for my book club, One Italian Summer, and it was set in this city, and it talked a lot about how difficult it was to walk anywhere in the city. And now that I see it in person, I understand what they mean. I hope one day to get there, though, and check it out in person. It looks absolutely beautiful. Today's sunrise was at 5:43 a.m. and the sunset will be at 8:05 p.m. tonight. So don't go anywhere because we have recreation updates coming up right after this. But first, here's a look at today's meetings.
Hi there, we're Orange County Labs. Please call us today for your VIP concierge phlebotomist in-home lab collection appointment. We simply come to you in the safety and convenience of your very own home for any lab test. As a covered benefit at no cost to you, we will draw your blood for your physician with results the very next day. One call to Orange County Labs does it all. We look forward to seeing you all soon.
Life goes by quickly. Enjoy it while you can. At Southern California Family Dentistry, we help you live your best life. Dr. Jahangiri has been serving the community for over 15 years. His #1 priority is your comfort and care. We offer complimentary dental implant consultation. Our implants start at only $9.99. Check out our new patient special. We offer exams and x-rays for $49. We also perform implant-supported dentures and sleep dentistry, all under one roof. Transform your smile. Don't wait. Give us a call today.
Welcome back to This Day. I'm Bobby Higgins, and with me right now is William Arceo. Thank you for joining us today. And you're here with recreation, and it sounds like it's going to be quite an amazing summer coming up. So exciting. But tell me, how long have you been in with recreation?
Well, I've been in recreation for 10 years now, and I've been helping coordinate different classes and events, especially some that are coming up. So I would love to highlight one major event that is coming up, our 4th of July celebration.
Yes.
So our 4th of July celebration, it's a two-part event. We're having a golf cart parade. This will be our 3rd year having the golf cart parade. Actually, the first time was right when all the closures happened. We were thinking, oh, how do we still celebrate the 4th of July while being, safe? So we decided, oh, well, we can have a parade in the village where everyone can view it at a safe distance. Okay. And we just kind of kept on with the tradition. This year we have adapted quite a bit, And before we just had one parade route going through part of the community. This year we'll be going through two parts of the community. So we're starting off one of the parade routes from Clubhouse number 1, and it'll be ending up at Clubhouse 2. And then another parade we're starting at Clubhouse 5, and it'll be going to Clubhouse 2 as well. So two different locations, but they'll all both end up in the same location. So we're trying to include more of the community with it this time around.
Yeah, what a fun tradition. What would you say has been the best cart that you've seen?
Oh, there's been...
From those pictures, there's some really good decorating.
Some of our residents get very creative, and it's great to see. After the parade, all of the golf carts, they'll be parked over by Clubhouse 2. So you can go and view all of the golf carts for yourself.
Oh, that's awesome. I was going to ask if there was a viewing, kind of like the Rose Parade afterwards, right?
Yes, there'll definitely be a parking section over at Clubhouse 2 during the second part of the event. So yes, the first part we're having a parade going through the community. And that will be from 11 a.m. to 11:45 on the 4th of July.
Definitely a lot of fun.
Yes.
And then Stone Soul is going to be at Clubhouse 2.
Yes.
So tell me about that.
So right at 12 p.m. at noontime, we're having a concert over at Clubhouse 2. So this is also where all the golf carts are going to end up being. So go and view the golf carts, go and enjoy the music, the Stone Soul. There will be a variety of lawn games you can play. There will be some ice cream for sale, some food for sale. So, bring a blanket, some lawn chairs, enjoy the concert, and also view the golf carts and, have a good time. So our event will be ending at 2 p.m. On the 4th of July, but it's going to be a good time for everyone.
What a fun tradition. Sounds like a great day, and we will pray that it's sunny and not foggy.
Yes, hope so. The weather's been kind
It can
to
be
us
that way
recently,
sometimes on the
yes.
4th, right?
Yes.
So one of the other things getting ready to happen this summer is the Monday movies.
Yes, we do have a variety of movies, and hopefully you're able to make it down. All the movies, each one of the ones listed here, they start at 2 p.m., doors open at 1:45. You're free to bring your own food, your own snacks. These are completely free, and it's a nice air-conditioned viewing space, so bring your friends and have a good time just watching a movie over at the Performing Arts Center. The movie after Elvis, we have two movies in July. We have the classic Top Gun from 1986 starring Tom Cruise. And then just the week after, we're having the new one that just came out last year, also starring Tom Cruise. So we're going to see how it all started and how it all ends.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Yes.
That's so great to keep the two back to back, and you can see Tom Cruise age, but actually not age. I
Yeah,
thought
I know,
he looked
right?
amazing in the Maverick movie. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, so we're definitely looking forward to hosting those. And once again, feel free to bring a friend, have a good time.
And then,
they're completely free.
And then two more in August.
And two more in August, yes.
Yeah, so fun. And one other thing coming up this summer is the Kids Summer Splash Days.
Yes, we have another series of splash days. So over at pool number 2, this is like a mini event where your grandchildren are welcome to come splash in the pool. There'll be ice cream, some water slides, games. We actually already had one this past Friday. There was about 35 kids running around the pool having a great time, having their ice cream. So we're planning on having another one on July 21st. If you are interested in bringing your grandkid along, you can purchase a wristband from either the Clubhouse 2 office or the office here in the community center. Either way, the tickets are $5 each, or for each wristband.
Now, and that's just for 2 and older.
Yes.
So, but adults and
Adults, you don't have to pay for
they don't have to
adults. It's
pay.
just for kids.
Just for the
yeah.
kids. So,
Yeah,
and younger than 2 is
It's
free
completely
then.
free, yes.
How exciting! What a fun way to make the whole generation
Yes.
come together. I love that idea.
Yes.
And the other thing that you have coming up. I mean, technically the end of summer, but
yeah.
for here in Southern California, this is definitely like high time summer for us.
For sure.
September 9th coming up is Fifth Dimension. Tell me about them.
So Fifth Dimension tickets are currently on sale. And tickets are going quickly. So if you want to see Fifth Dimension, who perform songs like Aquarius and I Didn't Get to Sleep at All, One Less Bell to Answer, the great classical performances. They are a sunshine pop and psychedelic group. And then tickets are on sale right now for $35, $40, and $50, depending on where you want to be seated in the auditorium. But once again, tickets just went on sale last week, and we're about just over halfway sold out.
Wow,
with this
already.
one.
That's what I was going to ask. If
Yes.
you expect, will this get sold out?
It definitely will get sold
Okay.
out. So if you are interested, definitely make your way either to the website to purchase them at tickets.lagunawoodsvillage.com, or you can make your way to the Performing Arts Center. Their box office is open Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. So we're really looking
Wonderful.
forward to having them.
Now, forgive me because I haven't yet seen the Performing Arts Center. I'm
Yes.
new and still learning about the community. So is there an area to dance at all, or is it all seating?
No, it's all seating,
Okay.
But what a lot of residents do is they just, if they're
They're going to dance in
they're
their
going to
seats.
dance where they're seated, wherever they can. They make room for it.
My favorite thing to do, love watching live music.
Yes.
This is some fun events. And then I think you said maybe you have one other thing you're working on?
Yes, we're planning on having a farmer's market in July over at the Garden Center, but details for this are still in the works. So just something to look forward to, something to keep your eyes out for is a farmer's market over at the Garden Center. So we're very excited to have all these events that are coming up.
Yeah, a lot of different interests for a lot of different people. That's wonderful. I love it. Thank you for being with us today.
No, thanks for having me, Bobby.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
So stay with us. We have this weekend's movie previews coming up and a little bit more information for you. We'll be right back.
The Salvation Army Orange County is committed to building hope in people's lives rather than just more shelters. The Center of Hope, a comprehensive homeless care solution, combines a 325-bed emergency shelter, 72 permanent supportive housing apartments, on-site medical, dental, vision, and mental health care, and an award-winning drug and alcohol rehabilitation center. Donate today to transform lives, create safer neighborhoods, and provide an opportunity to end chronic homelessness in Orange County.
Welcome back to This Day. Joining me right now is Ame Roberts. Hopefully I said your name correctly this time. I'm sorry for butchering it. And you have some updates with the Age Well Senior Center. And so what's your favorite thing about working at the Senior Center?
The people.
Yeah.
Hands down the people. It's just a really, really great group. The people that come into the center, the people that we help, that we outsource to, and also all the people that work there. We have a really awesome team, and they're all really invested in what we're doing, so it's just a joy.
That's awesome. You were saying a moment ago you have an anniversary coming up. You'll be there 2 years tomorrow.
Yes.
Congratulations.
If everything goes well.
Yeah, they're going to fire you after this interview. But you said one of the things that you love is, or that you were nervous about was very first, talking to people when you started there. And tell me about that, how that has gone.
Well, what I realized is that people have a lot of things to say, and this age group is very, very comfortable with sharing. And I love that because that's part of the reason that I love working with older adults. And so I realized quickly that I didn't need to prepare a lot to talk to people individually or get nervous about it, because a few questions, and I really am coming from the heart, people know that, and they are very, very willing to share. So they're off to the races.
Yeah, and everybody has such great stories. I mean, I remember with my kids, with my dad, he has passed now, but they'd be like, oh, Papa's telling me that same story again. I'm like, but it's your job to listen again, because, that's his life legacy and things, that if they don't tell those stories, like, how are we going to know, what their life was like maybe before us kids were around or whatever.
Yes, yes.
So you have some fun stuff coming up this summer. First off, the Summer Bingo Bash. What is it about bingo that is so fun?
So this is not, I would say, your grandmother's bingo, except maybe it is, depending how old you are. But this is not your 5 dots across bingo. This is a much more complicated bingo. Each game that you play, there's a pattern that you are playing, and it can be like 9 to 15 squares. So it's actually like a lot more complicated, and you're running the minimum of 6 games at a time. So this Bingo Bash is very cool because it is our summer fundraiser. It is with a catered dinner, 2 drink tickets. There are 12 games, and each of those games, for the price of the ticket, you get 6 sheets. So you're playing 6 games per game.
That is, yes, that was one of the questions I was going to ask. Wait, 12 games, 6 cards each. I was like, wait a minute, I'm confused.
Right. Yeah, so it's a lot of games. You can buy extra cards if you want to, but you certainly don't need to. And the really cool part is each game pays out $100 per game.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you're a winner, you're walking away with $100.
So I get it. It's gambling now.
Technically, it is gambling. Yes, we had to pull a permit with the state of California to be able to do this.
Oh my gosh! Wow, yeah, I had
Yes.
no idea all the things that go into the background of it. And it's a fundraiser for the senior center.
That's right. So AgeWell is a nonprofit, and it's AgeWell's Florence Sylvester Senior Center. So this raises funds for all of the things that we do, everything from Meals on Wheels to care management to transportation to all the activities that we offer. This just helps support all of that.
So other than doing a fundraiser like this, how else is AgeWell supported?
So we have a couple fundraisers throughout the year. A few of our programs we get, depending on which ones they are, get small amounts of, like for example, our Meals on Wheels, there's a very small amount that comes per person from government. But the majority of our funding comes from our community partners and individuals that are donors. So we are a 501c3 nonprofit, which is really important for people to know because a lot of people think that we are run by the city or we get all of this. I don't know where they think our funding comes from. But with AgeWell, it is all South Orange County. So everything that people donate that can reduce their tax liability, it comes right back into their own neighborhood. So at Florence Sylvester, we are, depending on the program that we're talking about, we're serving over 75% of what we do comes back into Laguna Woods Village.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So it really is helping your neighbor. It's not being shipped out. It's not going to San Diego. It's not going to the East Coast. It's really right here in South Orange County.
Oh, that's awesome. I'd love to help out local and be right there in your own neighborhood. That's perfect. And so just to reiterate, Summer Bingo Bash coming up July 8th.
Yes.
Doors open at 3 o'clock, and then but the bingo begins at 4 o'clock.
Yes.
And one of the other great things about it is it also includes a meal.
Yes, it's a catered meal.
That's wonderful.
Yes.
And so $45 tickets in advance or $55 at the door. You can go to the myagewell.org website or call the number on the screen to be included in that event. That sounds like a lot of fun. And then one of the other events you have coming up is chair yoga. Tell us about that.
That's right. So this is a yoga class that is not with Emeritus. So usually we do yoga with Emeritus. This is Jill Camera. She's a resident in the village, and she is starting a chair yoga class. Now you don't have to be in your chair, but the idea is that it's not an intimidating, a really intensely physical yoga to start off with. It's accessible to everyone. So no matter where you are physically, this should be something that helps with your flexibility, mobility, your joints, concentration, and the really cool thing is you're getting a professional yoga class instructor for $2 contribution per class. So
yeah,
you can't really beat that.
Right. That's the best, least expensive exercise thing around.
Seriously, it really is.
What are the types of benefits that yoga gives you?
So one of the biggest ones that people think of first is flexibility, which I think everyone could use a little bit more of. There's strengthening, there's balance, there's mobility. A lot of people say that it reduces their stress levels, increases focus, concentration. And there's a whole breathing pattern that also goes along with yoga, and so it becomes eventually a moving meditation. Is the idea. So it's just a really, really healthy practice.
Yeah, that's one. So I know probably a funny question to ask is, but what do you wear to a yoga, to this type of a thing?
You wear something extremely comfortable. So whatever that is for you, it can be, your joggers and a t-shirt, whatever it is, just make sure that you're bendable and you feel comfortable, getting in all kinds of positions. And everybody's doing it. So, in the class, so you needn't feel, insecure or kind of weird. Just wear whatever feels good on you.
Yeah, I love that it doesn't have to be a particular yoga pants or, not yogis where you're going to be standing on your head or something.
Right. If they are, I hope someone comes and gets me because I'll be super impressed.
I love how it can be for beginners. It can be if you, are more advanced into it. I love how it can just, take you from where you are to be able to still enjoy it.
Yeah.
So that is coming up. That is on what days and times again?
That starts next Thursday, and it just runs, it's every Thursday then. I believe it's at 10:30
10 a.m.
or 10 a.m.
Yeah,
That's
Thursdays
right.
at 10 a.m. beginning July 6th.
Yeah, so do yoga.
So
then
can
go
they
have lunch.
call like the morning of, or do they need to reserve it at least a day before, or?
For the yoga class, we prefer if you reserve a seat, but you don't have to. And that just helps us set the room up and be prepared for the size of the class.
Okay.
Yeah.
And another event you're having is the individual memory testing coming up on the third Wednesdays of the month. Tell us about that.
So we have done this before. It's been very, very popular. I believe that the session is 20 to 25 minutes. And you're basically run through rigorous memory testing, and it's with Irvine Clinical Research and Memorial Care. And again, on this one, you do have to call and sign up because it is an individualized appointment.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. And so what are the benefits for doing the memory testing now? Say you're like, I feel great, I'm totally cognitively there. Like, why do this now?
Well, it just depends on where you are, right? Maybe you're just curious, and maybe some things are detected that need to be followed up on. There are lots of things that you can do to either slow down memory loss or stop it. There are some types, for example, of dementia that can actually be reversed. There are some that can't, but there's all kinds of new research and new treatments, and the sooner that you can identify any issues with memory, the more likely the possibility that you'll be able to treat whatever's going on.
And the same with any disease that's happening, right?
That's
The
right.
sooner you find it. And does this cost at all to do
No,
this?
it's absolutely free. You just need to make a reservation.
Okay, all right. Well, definitely give them a call at 949-380-0155 in order to book your appointment. And that's the third Wednesdays of every month.
Yep.
And then that brings us to our last event that we have here today, invited to age-related macular degeneration talk with Dr. Mehta. Mm-hmm. Tell me about this event.
So Dr. Mehta is with UCI Health. This is the first time that we've worked closely with UCI Health. And he is one of the premier researchers and doctors when it comes to age-related macular degeneration. So he's going to talk about signs that something is happening with your eyes, and this could be a possibility. And he's going to also talk about all the latest treatments and things that you can do just to facilitate better eye health.
That's great. Yeah, it sounds like very informative, and it's only an hour long. So not too time consuming, and I'm sure some great information to have. I know definitely my eyes are changing as I get older, so
Such
can
a
I
bummer.
go?
I know.
I don't live here in the village, but can I go? Well,
You absolutely can.
Well, thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. And stay with us because we will be back with more of This Day. It is Wednesday. We have movies coming up and announcements.
During the pandemic, thousands turned to AgeWell for help. Since March of last year, AgeWell has provided Orange County seniors with more than 40,000 grab-and-go lunches, 500,000 home-delivered meals, as well as transportation and case management services. We were there for you then, and we're here for you now. Stay strong, stay well, age well, Learn more about our services or how to get involved today at myagewell.org.
Hi, my name is Rhonda Plains. I'm from Fullerton, California. I absolutely love Dr. V. I am very happy to drive from Fullerton to Laguna Woods. I was having an issue with my vision. There was strobe light going off in my eye. Dr. Vias was able to get me in to see him the next day. Once I met him and he diagnosed the problem with my eye, I felt very comfortable with him, and I'm just really happy that I found him.
Who is RadNet? You've probably heard our name and seen our commercials, but you still might not know who we are. RadNet is the largest provider of outpatient imaging services in the United States, with over 8,000 employees and almost 400 imaging centers in 7 states. Likely, if you have had diagnostic imaging, you have experienced RadNet's high-quality, cost-effective imaging services. With 35 years of expertise, RadNet is leading into the future with advanced technology and the very latest AI technology. We are positioned for the future of healthcare. RadNet, leading radiology forward.
Hi, I'm Dan McEachran. 35 years ago, I was lucky enough to get my start in Laguna Woods. First, building patio rooms, then kitchens. Our cabinets are all built locally in Irvine. It all began with patio rooms, like this Majorca model, which we made into a complete room. I'll pull permits. We'll take care of everything. Give me a call. We'll do a nice job for you.
Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, and that means movies. So coming up on Friday, we have Collateral Beauty starring Will Smith, Ed Norton, and Kate Winslet. And this is being brought to you by Harvard Eye Associates. Just to give you a little info about this movie, retreating from life after a tragedy, a man questions the universe by writing to love, time, and death. Receiving unexpected answers, he begins to see how these things interlock and even how loss can reveal moments of meaning and beauty. And for Saturday's movie, we have the 1966 classic, Endless Summer. The crown jewel to 10 years of Bruce Brown's surfing documentaries, Brown follows 2 young surfers around the world in search of the perfect wave and ends up finding quite a few in addition to some colorful local characters. And this movie is brought to you by Pacific Financial Planners. So those are the upcoming movies for this weekend. That'll be fun to check out. And don't forget, on Wednesday, July 12th, is the Ice Cream Soda Float Special. This is a free event, and so you definitely don't want to miss that. Please give Jessica a call at 949-452-3791 so you can RSVP, and that way they know to how much ice cream they need to have on hand for that. So taking a look at tomorrow, on this day, we have the 3rd Mutual Update with Jim Cook. So you don't want to miss that coming up tomorrow. That's a wrap for this edition of Today. I'm Bobby Higgins. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again next time.